Game Kings, The Definition of Game documentary coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to talk about 4 reasons why waiting for choosing signals is going to make it harder for you to attract women. Okay? It's going to make it harder for you. Because see, there's a lot of guys who are scared to approach women, guys who, are just scared to get rejected and all this other stuff. So they want to always rely on this choosing signal stuff. But, and I've talked about this so many times, but I really want to break down a lot of different things as to why this is going to make it hard for you. Because, see, this is the thing. Most dudes don't get choosing signals. You understand? And if they do, it's very, rare when it happens. You understand? So most guys will probably get a choosing signal maybe like once a week, if that much. You feel what I'm saying? And what you got to understand is that when you're out here trying to make shit happen with women, right? It's a numbers game and it's about consistency, right? But I'm going to go through, these 4 reasons why waiting for choosing signals is going to make it harder for you to attract women, so you'll really see what I'm talking about here, right? And now, I'm not saying to ignore choosing signals, because if you see a chick throwing you a choosing signal and that could be a situation where you can, make something happen, then make it happen. What I'm telling you is, and I've always said this, do not just rely on that, okay? So now, first reason why waiting for choosing signals is going to make it harder for you to attract women, and my dude Alan Roger Curry made a whole video about this, and it was a freaking awesome video, is that you don't know what she's choosing you for. You don't know what she's choosing you for. So a lot of guys, they think that the choosing signal automatically means that she's interested in you sexually, like she likes you. You understand? So you may have a girl checking you out, you may have a girl fucking trying to talk to you, whatever it is like that, and you think that she's choosing you because she wants to actually have sex with you, right? But you don't understand that a woman could be choosing you to be a guy who's going to just give her attention. She can be choosing you because she sees you as a guy who she's going to try to, get to take her out on dates and spend money on her, right? She could also be choosing you to be a guy who's going to be in her friend zone. You feel what I'm saying? So women, they're not just necessarily choosing you just because they want to have sex with you or because they're interested in you, on that type of level, right? There's other reasons why women will choose you. You see what I'm saying? So what's going to happen is that because that is the case, you're going to be wasting a lot of time just waiting around for that. So imagine you're like, I'm not going to talk to any girls or approach any girls unless they're, sending me choosing signals. And then, this whole week, only one girl sent you a choosing signal. You decided to approach that girl. And next thing you know, she only wants to use you for money and she ain't never really trying to have no sex with you. So why are you wasting your fucking time? You feel what I'm saying? So that's the first reason. Now, second reason why, waiting for choosing signals is going to make it hard for you to, get these chicks is that she can already have a boyfriend who she's not actually going to cheat on. Okay? She can already have a boyfriend who she's not going to cheat on. So what does that mean? Let's say you are chilling, at the mall somewhere, you're going shopping or whatever, just, doing your thing, and you see this chick, checking you out. You understand? She's looking at you and shit, throwing you them choosing signals, right? But this girl has a boyfriend, right? So you're thinking, oh, let me go over there and talk to this girl. Finally, some chick chose me because, it's been all week and I ain't getting no choosing signals except for this one chick. And then you roll up on this chick, you start talking to her and you're like, yo, let me get your number. She's like, well, I can't, I have a boyfriend, right? Because just because a woman has a boyfriend or husband or whatever it is, doesn't necessarily mean that she's, not going to throw you a choosing signal. You understand? She could still give you a choosing signal, even though she has a boyfriend or a husband. But if you approach her and try to get with her, that does not mean that she's going to cheat on her man. You feel what I'm saying? Now, in some cases she could, but there are a lot of cases where she's, checking you out and throwing you those choosing signals because she just may be attracted to you, right? But she's not necessarily going to do anything about it because, you understand, she has a man, right? So now you sitting there waited all week for this damn choosing signal, and you finally got the choosing signal, but this chick got a boyfriend and she ain't trying to fuck with you like that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's number 2. Now, third reason why waiting for choosing signals is going to make it hard for you to attract women. And this is, the meat and potatoes of it is that women are fickle and flaky. Women are fickle and flaky. So now, let's say a girl's throwing you a choosing signal. Let's say she doesn't have a boyfriend. Let's say she's not choosing you on some friend zone shit or some using you for money shit. Let's say, she's like a single chick and she's like, yeah, let's make something happen. So she's throwing you a choosing signal. You approach her, you talk to her, you get her number, you exchange numbers and all that other shit, right? Then, now mind you, remember, this is the only chick who's throwing you a choosing signal all week, right? So you get her number, you're like, finally, I got this girl choosing me. I got her number. Then you hit her up and she doesn't respond to you, right? You hit her up and try to set a date. Y'all maybe set a date and then she flakes, right? So now, instead of just going out and approaching, a bunch of women that you want to approach, you just waited for this girl to throw you the choosing signal. You got her number, you set a date, and she flaked. And now you ain't got nobody to call or no other chick to fuck with because you was just waiting around for that chick. And see, this is one of the things that dudes don't get is that, when you're dealing with these women, they're so fickle and flaky. So the you trying to wait around for the choosing signal does not guarantee that you're actually going to get her. So because it doesn't guarantee that you're actually going to get her, you waiting around for that, right, is you putting all your eggs in one basket and shit, and you trying to fucking rely on that one chick who is not reliable. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she's not reliable, right? So instead of you going out and cold approaching and, exchanging numbers or getting contacts from, 10 different girls in the week, you want to rely on this one girl who's throwing you the choosing signal, but the choosing signal does not, guarantee that the chick is going to follow through. Why? Because women are fickle and flaky, which is the point of actually playing the numbers game, because of the flakiness and all the fickle, behavior. And, I've always tried to get guys to understand this, is that when you first start fucking with a chick, this is the time where it's, most likely that this behavior is going to happen, because you are not emotionally relevant to the chick at this point. So that means that she has no emotional attachment to you yet. So even if a woman is throwing you a choosing signal, she still ain't got no real emotional attachment to you yet. So anything could happen that can cause her to be flaky, cause her to not follow through, cause her to, not make shit happen. And so you're waiting around for a choosing signal that takes a while to happen. Then when it does happen, there is no guarantee that you're actually going to be having sex with the woman. So you're taking a lot of time to wait for something that is potentially a waste of time. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, if you guys don't understand that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Right? Now, the fourth reason why waiting for choosing signals is going to make it hard for you to attract women is she could just like the way you look, but not actually be attracted to you. She could just like the way you look, but not actually be attracted to you. So what does that mean? There's a few, things that could happen in this situation. So a woman could like the way you look in the sense of, your looks, how your face looks, right? How your body looks or whatever. And she could be checking you out because of that, right? And then you might come over and talk to her, and then she realizes that she's not really attracted to you like that. You understand? So she's looking at you because, she thinks you're attractive. But then when you come over and talk to her, she realizes, damn, I'm not attracted to this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Because, see, I always said this, when you're waiting for choosing signals to go and approach a woman has to choose you twice. You understand? I'm gonna say it again. I need for that to sink in. When you are just waiting around for choosing signals, a woman has to choose you twice. So what does that mean? That means she's choosing up on you the first time when she sees you across the room, and she's like, oh, that guy's cute. I like the way he looks. Then once you approach her and you start talking to her, she has to start over and choose you again, because she has to see if what you're saying and how you're interacting with her is turning her on, right? And so sometimes that may not happen. So that means that across the room, she thought you was attractive, but then now you start talking to her, interacting with her, she's not feeling that vibe. And what happens is that she's not attracted to you. Now, another thing that we could talk about in this same vein of, she could just like the way you look, but not actually be attracted to you, is with your appearance. Because what happens is that, stepping up your appearance to an extent can get you some sort of choosing signals in certain situations. But what happens is that let's say you're dressed really well, you're put together really well or whatever, a chick might look at you strictly based off of that, or she can be throwing you signals strictly based off of that. Meaning she can be throwing you a signal, choosing signal, because of your appearance, but the attention you're getting from her is just because she likes the way you're dressed. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean is, you could be dressed really well, which catches her eye, meaning she thinks you're attractive, but when she really gets a good look at you and gets a feel for you, she's not attracted to you. You understand? So meaning she could just be looking at you because your attire and your appearance is eye-catching. You understand? I'll give you an example. Let's flip it around. Let's say you see a girl walking down the street and, you don't think she's like cute or nothing like that, right? She might be even like overweight or some shit, but you might end up looking at her and staring at her because she got some Tekashi 6ix9ine rainbow hair or some shit, looking crazy. And you're just looking at this woman like, you just look at her like, oh shit, like, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just looking at her. And she like, imagine her thinking, oh, look at this guy looking at me. Wow, he must want to get with me or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you're only looking at her because, what she has on is catching your eye. You feel what I'm saying? When her appearance is catching your eye, you don't necessarily, you're not really feeling her like that. You see what I'm saying? And so you could have situations like that where your appearance is catching her eye, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she's attracted to you. So that if you were to go and approach her and interact with her and all this other stuff, it doesn't necessarily mean that she actually wants you like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, see, the thing is the reason why I'm bringing a lot of this up is I want you guys to understand that when your strategy to get women is to just wait for the signals, you're going to be wasting a lot of fucking time. Okay? You're going to be wasting a lot of time. Now, again, you're a grown-ass man. Do whatever the hell you want. I'm just trying to let you know that when you're just waiting around for this shit, it's not a good strategy. I'm just letting you know now, it's not a good strategy. if you're not getting choosing signals on a consistent basis by, I would say, at least 20 to 25 women a day. You understand what I'm saying? You know, depending on what type of city you in or whatever. Let's say if you're in a big city like New York, you know, if you're in a city like fucking, you know, Miami or some shit like that, or, you know, anywhere in California or wherever the fuck, you know, if you're not getting 20 to 25 women a day throwing you choosing signals, you ain't got no business waiting around for choosing signals. You understand what I'm saying? You need to get your ass out there and start approaching these goddamn women. Start cold approaching these chicks. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're going to be wasting your motherfucking time. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.